Still missing fish, guys. There is one main culprit for this, okay, and it's something we haven't covered yet, and it's actually something we're all guilty of doing, okay. So what I'm going to talk about this time is hooks, okay. Just good old-fashioned hooks. Hooks like this you're going to use on rigs, and then we'll have a little discussion about hooks on lures and sizes and, you know, just how to get them running properly. So first of all, I just pulled these out of my tucker box. I don't know if you can see that in the camera or not, but they're two very rusty hooks. I'm pretty sure we're all, you know, guilty of it, having them in our tucker boxes. And we all get lazy, including me at times, and when we're out fishing, spend a long day or whatever, we're busted off, we're going through our tackle boxes, we're looking for hooks. And there are some rusty ones and some good ones and stuff, but we will grab the old rusty ones and put them on, and then wonder why when we do get a good strike, we lose the fish. It's usually when they're rusty, the points are gone on these, like that one's, that's buggered. And fish have got rather hard mouths, so you've got to roll points. 9 times out of 10, this is not sticking in, it's just going to slide out. And if you are lucky enough to sink it in and get the fish hooked, with these rusty hooks, it weakens them quite a bit. If you've got a good fish on and really going hard, and your drag set and you're going pretty hard, there's a fair chance you're going to break them. So, what I'm saying, guys, is if you're out fishing and you break off or whatever, don't put your rusty hooks on. If you got them, throw them in the bin. Take them home, throw them in the bin. Go put your good quality hooks on. Like, why would you run that rusty point when you can run that? Okay? As I said, we're all guilty of it. These are BKK, so these are very sharp, very nice hooks. But what I see in the tackle shop, a lot of people, they don't want to buy these type of things now because they're getting so expensive. They really are. So people are going for the cheaper brand hooks, and which is fine to use once. I'm going to say this once, because with these cheaper hooks, these aren't cheap hooks, this has just been sitting in my tackle box forever. With the cheaper hooks, cheaper brands, when you first buy them, they look good, you test the points and stuff, they're very, very sharp, they're great, go use them, that's fine. But the problem with those hooks, they rust really quickly and they roll the points off. So they basically use once, throw them away. You don't use them again. Because test your old hooks, if you've got cheap hooks, test them, I bet you the points are rolled off. And they're going rusty, especially around the eyes and stuff, and that's when they'll break really easy. So if you're going to just keep on buying the cheaper hooks, which all good, use them once, throw them away. That's what they're for. And if you're going to run BKKs and Gamakatsus and other brands, top brands, these things, they are expensive, but they're very, very strong. They don't usually rust, and if they do, it takes forever. The points stay sharp for quite a while, and you can use them several times. But there's a catch. When you do that, when you get home from fishing, put them in fresh water. Wash them. Put them out to dry, and once they're dry, then put them away. Okay? Just wash them. Don't throw them back in your tackle box or your tackle tray or tackle bag. That's the other thing I'm going to talk about, guys. When you go mixing hooks like this with newer hooks, it makes these ones, start rusting and go dull a lot quicker. So never mix your old hooks with the new hooks. Even with these ones, when you wash them and you put them back and you dry them completely, leave them out to dry, put them back in your tackle tray, but don't put them with the brand new hooks. Have a separate compartment to put your older hooks. But keep using them while they're still sharp and good. Just throw them out when they look like this. They're starting to get points rolled. They're blunt as and rusty. They're going to go in the bin. I shouldn't even have had these. That's just being lazy. Okay. So that's a big reason why a lot of people are missing fish, are using old rusty hooks. Don't. Stop that. And even on lures, and I'm a culprit of this, we all are. Changing trebles and stuff on lures can be a raw pain in the ass. It takes a bit of time. So a lot of the time we'll grab our lures, our favourite lures, we'll throw it in the boat and we'll go. But I'm going to suggest, guys, be a bit more careful. Look at your hooks. Like, I found this one in my tackle box. This is a good example. You can see the hooks. They should be the same hooks. I've never changed these. But the back one hasn't rusted and it's still got points. They're sharp. They are sharp. But the front one, it's still, the points aren't bad on a couple of them. One's sharp, two till it rolled. But the thing is with this lure, and I've seen this time and time again, you can see in the middle here, it's starting to rust, big time, up through here. And when you use hooks like this on these lures, and you hook a good mackerel or trevally or a big tuna or something, 9 times out of 10, that's a real weak spot. You're going to break off one of your hooks. The fish is going to break one of your barbs off, one of your hooks off, through that weak spot. So don't do that, guys. Change your hooks on your lures, especially when they start rusting up the centre like that. Check the points. Like I said, one point here is quite sharp, the other two are blunt, but it's rusting in the middle. Change that hook, because on a good fish, that's probably going to snap. But the back one seems fine and still sharp, so I'll leave that alone. The next thing we're going to talk about with hooks and lures is when we do change the hooks. A lot of people don't think of this. They go to a tackle shop, they'll grab a hook that looks similar size, go home, put it on, take their favourite lure out, and all of a sudden these lures aren't catching fish anymore. And everyone's starting to wonder why. And the simple fact is, when you buy these lures, they're being tank tested and stuff, so they run a certain way, they've got the hooks, got the weight, they run a certain way, and when you turn into your favourite lure, you're catching plenty of fish, it's great. But when you change the hooks, you've got to be careful on what size and the weight. The weight's a big thing. Because if you change the hook sizes and the weight, these lures' action will change. If the action changes, it mightn't have the same action that it used to have, and all of a sudden your fish catching days on that lure stop. And people go home and will throw the lures out or get the shits with the lure because it's not catching fish. It's usually because you've got the wrong size hooks. That's all it is, guys. You've got to be very careful with the hooks. There's really no secret method to getting the right hooks. I just take them off and take them to the tackle shop and look at the same size and weight and roughly guess. But one thing I do when I go home, when I do change the hooks on my lures, is I have a bucket of water, and like this lure here as is with these original hooks, I'll put it in a bucket of water and see how it's sitting in the water. Is it like a slow sink? Is it a floating one? Is it floating with the arse end down? Is it sitting flat in the water? Whatever way it's sitting, because that's the way I know it runs, and runs well. So when you put the new hooks on, put it back in the bucket of water and make sure it's sitting basically the same way. The arse is down a little bit, or it's sitting flush, or whatever it was with the original hooks, or a slow sink, or it's not fast sinking. It hasn't changed. So there's a little tip for you. The hooks might look right, but put it in a bucket of water with the original hooks, see how the lure sits, and then when you change the hooks, put it back in the bucket of water. Remember how it sits. If it's arse end heavy, front heavy, flush, sinking, whatever it is, just remember how it acts. And when you put the new hooks on it, make sure it acts very, very similar. If it acts similar in the bucket, you should be good to go. But if it's a slow sink and all of a sudden turns to a fast sink, your hooks are too heavy. Or if it's sitting flush like this, and then you change your hooks and all of a sudden it's sitting like this in the water, the action of the lure's changed. Your hooks are too heavy. So it's just a little simple, it's a pain in the ass, yes, but it's a little simple test, guys. Give it a crack. And you're surprised you'll keep your favourite lures catching fish. And the other thing is single hooks versus your trebles. I get these asks all the time. Would you change trebles to the single hooks? Some lures I have, some lures I haven't. It's personal choice, it really is. I find both hook up rate is fine with both of them. The only difference is if I'm going to run single hooks, and when I'm running single hooks, it's usually on poppers when I'm chasing trevally and stuff, because I want to release most of those fish. So when you're running single hooks, it's a lot safer on the fish, it's a lot safer on you, and it doesn't, it's easy to get out and let the fish go and doesn't do as much damage to their jaws. Trebles and stuff are fine, but usually on mackerel and stuff, because you're not usually letting those type of fish go, so keep your trebles on for mackerel and stuff, because you're keeping those fish usually, they're for feed. But trevally and other things, if you use singles, that's fine. Hook up rate's great, and they're just easy to get out and don't do as much damage to the fish. But once again, if you're going to go from trebles to singles, same deal with the bucket. Get some singles you think might be the right weight, put them on your lure, put your lure in the bucket of water, and make sure it's not sinking down or sitting lower in the water or arse end sitting down or whatever. Make sure it's basically acting the same as the original hooks, so you got the same sort of weight. Okay, there's the catch. It's got to be the same sort of weight hooks. to get the similar action out of your lure. On that note, guys, I've rambled on and off. That was just a quick, easy one. Just another one on why you're not catching fish. Hopefully it helps, makes a bit of sense. And guys, once again, blog's description, down the description and all that, yada yada yada. Go check out the new blog. It's still, it's coming along nicely. And I'll see you again next week for another video. Thanks for watching, guys.